Hi, this is Shaman Weaver, Sheila Baker, and wow, so yeah, things are moving swiftly, and Mars is for me anyway, adding a little tension, maybe I'll call it, a little intensity. It's like being squeezed. And so as I'm responding to this squeeze, hey, Kelly. So as I'm responding to this squeeze, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm no longer going to be at East West Books. So as of today, I'm not at East West anymore. So Cassie, hi. Kim, oh, hey, you guys, nice to see you. Judy, whoa, I better get busy. Maggie, Tracy, Lisa, Tora. Okay, here I go. So, uh, Kelly, oh, Kelly, this was a beautiful one for you. The 10 of Pentacles. It's having enough money, time, and resources to pass on a legacy. So, and it also is about the ability to touch things. So one of the things that you do is you work with sound. Sound goes all the way in and penetrates every cell of our being. So this ability that you have, that you use in your sound, your voice, penetrates and touches everyone. So yeah, blessings and thanks for joining me. So if you're just joining me, I just announced that big changes are afoot and that I'm no longer at East West Books. And yeah, but I'll keep you posted on what's been going on and what's going to be going on. So, Cassie, this one is for you. And pardon me, you guys, while I get used to this, doing this on Chrome. I'm backwards. Tora, hi. Rachel, nice to see you. April, mwah. Ryan. So, Cassie, a brand new beginning, actually a gift from the gods for you. Hey, Trandy, for cups, emotions. Oftentimes when people see this card, what they think of is they think of a new relationship. Sometimes that relationship is a personal relationship with the self. So self-love and then other love. And you'll notice up here is an equidistant cross. So it's bringing you into right relationship with divinity in your heart. So look for a lot of love coming from you and for you. Blessings. All right. Kim, this one is for you. Wow. So the beautiful thing about this card is it says that absolutely every single solitary thing that you want is right there for you. If you're not seeing it, watch this. And everybody pay attention. So here it is. Okay, so we can't see it. Whoops, we can't see it, right? Because guess what? It hasn't turned for us yet. But it is always there. This is the thing about abundance. Abundance is always there. We can't always see it. So blessings, Kim. This is amazing. Whatever you're working on is just going to turn out beautifully. And in the meanwhile, it's going to be beautiful as well. Judy. Oh, honey, stop carrying other people's burdens. So wands are passion and fire and drive and connection to the divine. So when I see this card, because it's a 10, what it says is it's time to let go of those burdens. Hey, Dorlisa, nice to see you, sweetie. So these burdens may not always be your own. You know, we're taught to help each other, right? And as women, well, I can only speak because I'm a woman, right? So as a woman, I was taught to take on things for others. Hey, Carrie, Joe, Lola, and Karen. So I'm on a little thing here about carrying other people's burdens. And Judy, this is for you. So when we do, they don't get the poke, they don't get the nudge, they just get wham, and it's completely unexpected because they haven't had those little things along the way to prepare them. So if we're like a basketball guard taking on other people's burdens and they don't know they're coming, it's shocking. And sometimes we've done such a great job that they actually have to incarnate one more time to get the lesson. So everybody, let everyone have their burdens, be there, for them to lean on, but do your best to not take them. Melissa, hi. And Cassidy, nice to see you. Thank you. So Maggie, this one is for you. Get used to it. Okay. So Page of Swords. Swords are thoughts and idea. And then they're the mental realm. Pages are sometimes in the physical world seen as young people. What this card says is be mindful of messages that are coming to you. So look for them in all kinds of interesting and unexpected places. I'll be driving along and I'll be thinking about something, and I'll look higher and I'll see a hawk, and I'm like, oh yeah, right. Because for me, they're my messengers. So I be mindful of that. So see how yours come. I'd love to know. That would be a really cool, interesting thing to find out. Tracy, this one is for you. Oh, more swords. Okay. Conflicts, mental conflicts, more than physical or emotional. It's how do I think about this, and how's this going to work out? So the conflict is over because it's about learning a lesson. Fives are about lessons. So while the conflict is over, the way that you have been thinking about something, only 2 of the ways of the 5 that you've been thinking about something are worth picking up. The rest are causing mental conflict, and which just causes drama and trauma and makes you be unhappy. So go and have a look at some of the things that aren't really working out for you right now and the way that you're thinking about them. It might even be looking at your beliefs. Lisa, this one is for you. Judy, you're really welcome, and I'm having a little vacation, and when I get back, it's tea time. More pages. How awesome is this? So, Lisa, yeah, this one is for you. It's a message about the practical world. Pentacles are money and property, the element of earth. So if you've been looking for a job or waiting or looking for a piece of furniture just popped into my head. So if you've been looking for that, it's coming. It's on its way. So so look for it soon. And let me know. You guys, I give you these little tips and hints and everything, and then I never know. So by all means, send me a message. Let me know what worked, what didn't work. That would be really fun to know about that kind of stuff. So there you go. Tora, this one is for you. So what this says is that in its cups, it's emotions. And you can see that each one of them is filled with something different. The thing about this is that it's all an illusion. All of it. And in actuality, that's kind of what I think about life. It's all an illusion. We create our reality. So when we create a reality that we're not pleased with, we get to then do something that one of my mentors called correct and continue. I say try and trash, because you're not always going to be successful all of the time. You need to change things up, just like I'm doing. I'm no longer at East West Books. I'm focusing on a course to help spiritual entrepreneurs be successful. So this says, make a choice, sweetie. Just a choice. If it doesn't work out, then it's just merely practice. And isn't that what life is really all about? We practice, we do something, doesn't really work out, we do something different. Hey, Keely. So, Tora, let me know what you choose. I'm really interested and curious about that. So, Rachel, here's one for you. I love it. So, we have a knight on a horse, about to take the first step towards love. He's getting a message, and he's contemplative. He's contemplating before he takes the next step. So this is a beautiful heart opening. This is a thoughtfulness and a mindfulness and a being in the moment. So there you go, Rachel. How nice is that? April. Oh, I'm going over here for this one. Okay. Oh, more cups. Beautiful. So this is the Queen of Cups. Mastery of the emotions. You can see she's a little bit fixated. She's got Cupid right down here, right down there. She's by the edge of the water, but not in it. So when I look at this woman, she operates from love. And when we all realize, and this isn't an easy thing to conceptualize, and it isn't an easy thing for us to hold. I know I've been wobbling on this the last few days. They've been intense, and I feel like gelling up, like Jello. I'm getting set. So when that happens, and when we fixate it, we forget who we are. We all are love and nothing more. We build upon that. So this woman is the mistress of doing that. So there you go. Hope that stuff just came right flying through. So I'd pay attention. It's really fun when that happens, Ryan, oh, you know what, buddy? You have not been keeping in touch with me, but it's a page, so you're going to. I love it. The Page of Wands. So what he says is wands are passion and fire and drive and connection to the divine. There's a lot of growth here. It's bringing the body, mind, and spirit together. And that's what this is about. And this is the message that's coming to you. So as soon as you get it, pass it along, okay? All right. Trandy, this one is for you. Loving it. So more cups. The Eight of Cups. The beautiful thing about the Eight of Cups is the number has so much richness to it. So when you have a moment, Trandy, go and have a peek. And this says that the old emotional way, and this is a learning for all of us, by the way. So let's, just take a moment here and take a breath and let's all take this in. The old emotional way didn't work. It isn't working in the present, and it ain't going to work in the future. So not in the past, not in the present, and not in the future. It's time to turn away from that and to do something completely different. There you go. So we can all benefit from this. This is the beauty of the cards. Hi, Gretchen, Siobhan, nice to see you. Dorlisa. Okay, I'm taking a moment here. All right, here we go. This one's for you. Oh, I love it. So, major arcana. Dorlisa, what this means is that divinity, God, Goddess, the big chicken in the sky, however you see the divine, higher self, higher power, is attempting to get a message to you. What this message says, thanks for all the hearts, you guys, yay. What this message says is that you are in a tumultuous time. It is going to shift. And didn't we just have a big old full moon? So it's going to shift within the moon cycle. The crayfish is going to go back into the water. The dogs are going to stop baying, and things will emotionally settle down. So hang on. And know that the tumultuous stuff is actually... it's really just part of what we're going through right now. Hey, Ria, nice to see you. Carrie Jo. So you guys, I love it that you hang around so that you can get your cards. This really touches my heart. Thank you so much. So, Carrie Jo, this is for you. It's about relationship to the physical world. Right now, you're in a process of juggling things. You send your ships out, and they are on their way back. One of them is closer right down here, and the other one is a little further out over here. Know that they're on their way, that this juggling is nothing that you can't handle. You have been through this many times. There's an infinity ribbon around the coins there. So you've got this. Okay. All right, Lola. Nice to talk to you too. Okay, the Hermit. So this card speaks from it's major arcana from divinity. This says it's time to take a respite. If you have been out in the world a lot more than you're used to, just a day, even 8 hours to just super unplug. One of the things I used to do, putting that in the used to box. So I'll tell you about the used to box one day. So one of the things that I did in the past was that I would unplug for a whole weekend and just be with myself. You don't have to go away to a special retreat, spend a lot of money. Just unplug everything and be with yourself just for the weekend. So, or even just for 24 hours. There you go. Hey, Becky, how are you? Tian, nice to see you. Karen, this one is for you. The Knight of Pentacles, a quest on the physical world. You can see, however, this horse is not even about to move. So what you're going to find useful to do is you're going to enticement. You could use the spurs. He's got spurs, but I never find that a really useful way to get something done. An enticement works in a drawing forward, whereas a spurs work on a push. So find an enticement. Oh, there you go. Find an enticement and get your knight to move. Cassidy, this one is for you. A Page of Cups. So, message coming for you. Something from the unconscious. And the way that I know this is because over here we have, this is supposed to be a dolphin. So this dolphin is jumping out of the cup. Something from the unconscious is bubbling up into consciousness. It's not as if you can ignore it. Yeah, it's absolutely not like you can ignore it. So there you go. All right, Keely. And nice chatting with you. Ooh. So this looks dastardly, doesn't it? And it looks terrible. However, it really is the end of a karmic cycle. It's done. There is no life left in the old karma. None. Zip. Nada. So, and it's also a shifting of ideas, because the old ideas that worked, actually the old ideas that work for all of us, are not working anymore. So we all can use Keely's card here to go, I'm done with that. Nope. That's something that was back then. I'm not bringing it into even the next moment. So there you go. Blessings. Gretchen. Oh, more swords. All right. You're welcome, Karen. Nice to see you, Diane. Oh, you know what? We're about 19 minutes in, Diane, so you didn't miss too much. The big announcement that you missed was that I'm no longer at East West Books, that I am focusing on a program to help spiritual people bring their gifts, their unique and special gifts out into the world. Wow, that was a mouthful. Okay, Gretchen. This one is for you. So this is leaving some thoughts and ideas behind that are causing chaos. You can see the water right down here, chaotic, moving into a place of tranquility. Once you're in the place of tranquility, then dispel the old thoughts, but don't do it until that moment. Because you're in water. You're not the gondolier, you're the one being carried. So as this vehicle moves forward and as you get onto sound ground, it'll be a good idea to look at some of your old ideas, thoughts, and beliefs. Okay, Siobhan. Oh, I'm going way back over here for this. Oh, Fives, what I love about fives is that they're a lesson. So the lesson here is that emotionally you feel like, oh, it's lost. However, what I want to point out is right over here are two cups still standing. So what that says is that if you lift up your chin and turn around 180 degrees, you'll see that almost, not quite, but almost half is still standing. You know, so often we think, oh, it's all lost. But if we actually stopped looking down, lifted up our chins, did even 180, but I always recommend doing a spin right back to where you started. That is enough to shift things. It's all about cellular memory, and we shift that cellular memory and it eases things up, it moves it around. Rhea, this one is for you. So Anita Lorraine Smith is hiding over there. And that's why I keep looking over here, because she's got the, we've got a new space that we're doing this from tonight. And so how do you like my background? And so she's over there and I keep looking. So Rhea, this one is for you. The Magician. This is a beautiful card, sweetie. It's all about using all of the elements, the air, the earth, the fire, the water, and taking a matter to spirit and bringing spirit back into matter. So this is about manifesting. And you know, oftentimes we don't think about doing something like a ritual, even lighting a candle. These tiny things that we do is, they're part of amplifying the energy. Carrie Jo is saying, hi, Anita, even though you're just hiding over there, they're seeing you, ha ha. So use ritual to do that kind of thing, even if your ritual is lighting a candle and saying, Creator, it's me. I need some help. Okay, and then ask for what you need. It's really important that you ask for what you need. Nobody can help you if you don't do that. No one will even know. And you know, all of this asking allows other people to ask us as well. So run around asking for things. Becky, this one is for you. Oh, I'm going way in here. This one is calling out to me deeply. So beliefs. When I look at this card, I think about beliefs. The reason I think about beliefs is it's about sixes. They're about balance. Anne, hi. Hey, Jennifer. They're about balance and bringing things into harmony. You know, as children, we're given certain criteria to be lived by. And we're given them out of love, and you're welcome, Rhea, out of love and reassurance and safety. But as we grow, those things become barriers and beliefs to having everything that we want. If you want a life partner, you have got to talk to strangers. Well, we were taught not to do that, right? To not trust strangers. So to run around looking for a life partner with the belief that you don't talk to strangers is a holdback, it's a block. So that might not be your thing, but there's another thing. If you don't have something, it's because you have a belief that you can't have it. You know that. Well, this is what I say. And hey, Melissa. So look at a belief that's holding you back from having what you want. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Melissa, isn't this nice? Wow. And I like that you can focus on the cards and not that other stuff. Tian, this one is for you. And you know, I can't always see the comments, so it's not like I'm ignoring you, but I will pop back on there tonight or tomorrow and say hey and talk to y'all. Okay, so Tian, you have come through a crossroads and you have come a long way. There's still a long way to go. It's a good moment to pause and reflect back on what you've accomplished. You've staked out some territory. I know that because of this one here. You have a walking stick over here, so you know that you still have a long way to go. You have all the way to the 10 to go. It's a process. You know, when we begin something, oftentimes what happens, well, I don't know about you, but I get impatient and like, why isn't it working? And what am I going to do? And there's a gestation period. So, like, be in the gestation period of it. Enjoy that, actually. Diane, here's one for you. Oh, there you go. Oh, so you have resources around you that want to help. They just don't know what to do. So if you haven't, or you're not comfortable with, or you don't know how, it's a good idea for you to boss people to boss people around, because they want to help you. They just don't know what to do. This is spirit guided. It's passion and fire and drive. So allow yourself to drive it. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm sure you do. And okay, this one is for you. Contentment. How beautiful. So what we can see here is that all the cups are lined up behind him, almost in the rainbow that we see in the next card. What we also see is that his arms are crossed. So when I see this card, and when I think about contentment, content is, yeah, I'm good. But here, my arms are closed. Nothing can get to my heart. So when I open to give and receive love, then I can bring that back. So this is something, I probably say this once a week to you, all of you. So open freely to give and receive love. That gets that flow, and you get to the 10. So how beautiful is that? Jennifer. Okay, this one is for you. Oh, this is beautiful. A gift from the gods in the practical world. And taking you through a gateway, through a doorway, a portal that you weren't aware of before. So there's going to be this gifting that comes for you. Hey Sandy, hey Randy. Yeah, it's like, you know, you're really meant to have this. It's going to come, and you're going to get inspired. So look for this gift from the gods in the practical world, a brand new beginning. So Jennifer, that's a beautiful card for today, isn't it? Melissa, this one is for you. Danielle, nice to see you. Stacy, hey. Danielle, the wheel. Nope. Melissa, sorry. Hold on. Let me do that again. Melissa. Oh, there you go. Cool. So I'm also going to use the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10, and the cups over here are a 10. So this is an amplification of noticing that the Wheel of Fortune is always, we are always in a cycle. This says more than happiness. This says it will come around either again, or it will come, it always is cycling. We're always spiraling in or spiraling out. So be aware and celebrate when this happens, because know that this is also part of the process. So there's a celebration of the spiral. I'm not quite sure what that means, but that just souped through. Sandy, this one is for you. It's called, whoa, it's over here, calling out. The King of Swords. So this is very fortuitous on account of he's the only king that is looking out into the world. The rest of them are fixated on their cups or their pentacles, or and so he says, get an idea and take action, because it's about transformation. Up here you can see the butterflies, and here he's in a lofty position, ready to bounce off of that throne and help you. So there's a big transformation coming. It's in the mental realm. You might be writing something. That sounds plausible. Hey, Fred. Hey, Alicia. Aisha. Randy, this one is for you. Okay, I'm going into the pile here. So, money, money, property, tangible things. Fives are lessons. So here we have a lesson. A few minutes ago, I talked about picking up your chin and looking up. So it's a lesson about the practical world. And we can see that these two people look downtrodden, but right here is their solution. And so it's that pick your chin up and look around, because the solution to any problems that you have on the monetary realm can be solved in the spiritual. Ask for help. You know, just a couple of minutes ago I talked about that. Our angels cannot help us unless we ask. So here we are, we're down here, we need help, and we don't ask. So they're sitting right there going, hell, I can help, but they can't say that, right? So ask every single solitary day. Give gratitude for the help that you receive, and then ask like crazy. And don't think you're being selfish or self-centered or any of that kind of stuff. You're welcome, Melissa. Danielle, now this one is for you. All right. Knight of Wands. Passion, fire, drive, connection to the divine, bringing the body, mind, and spirit together. It is a wake up your dreams kind of quest. And you just happen to know that you're on that quest, and you're getting help from Mercury up here. So a communication. Because that's what this night is all about. He's going to go out and help you with this dream that you got. So you're getting lots of help. I love watching. All right, Stacy, this one is for you. More wands, passion, fire, drive. This is a 9. You've been through it. However, it's behind you. Right now, it's a mental wound. We can see the Band-Aid around the head. So as you talk about it and give it energy, it still has life. So write it out, tell it one last time, burn it, put the ashes into a plant, and watch that plant flourish. So this is it's a completion. This is time for you to be complete with that. Fred, this one's for you. Gulam, nice to see you. Hakuna, that is lovely. Thanks for being here. Najun, very nice. So let me see again. Thank you. Oh, Fred. Hey, so justice. This is about bringing things into balance, and anything that isn't because of the scales up here and the sword here that is really, really long. So use the thinking to cut away anything that doesn't bring life into balance. So sitting between the two towers and with a passion, you know, this particular justice is filled with passion, wears a red robe, has a crown, and is able to actually discern what has value and what doesn't. So a beautiful ally, major arcana, God, Goddess, the big chicken in the sky, talking to ya. Okay, there you go. Aisha, this one is for you. Daniel, you're very welcome. Nina, hi, nice to see you. Aisha, you put something into action, and this is an 8. So numerology, I don't always want to speak it because I'm not an expert, but go and look up 8s. What I know is it's money and power and initiation. So what this says is you initiated something a while back, It hasn't landed yet, but things are moving swiftly. So if you can be a little patient and go and look up the number 8 because it'll have some importance for you. Guillaume, this one is for you. Oh, here's one peeking out from underneath. The Hierophant. So the thing about the Hierophant is this is a lesson. And this is a lesson for you to take into your heart. You have all the keys. And I know that because they're right here. Right there. Right there. Okay? You have so much that other people ask of you. So this is about becoming your own authority. And when you become your own authority, the word authority comes from author. So author your own life. Write it out. My intentional life. Do it tonight. What a great night. It's going to be June tomorrow. So write it all out and come to a place of where you deeply pour this out, because you have all the keys and you can be your own authority. You can write your own life. You know, as a matter of fact, we all can. So I think this is a powerful time for us to get together and do that. You do it there and I'll do it there. Akuna, and I hope I'm saying your name right. Wow. A meeting of two emotional equals that is going to result in healing. Now, because I see the lion there and because I see the angels, what I'm thinking is that you might want to look at the Leo energy around you. And how do you balance that with Leos are on the ground. The wings are uplifting. So how do you bring those two things into balance? And, I think that's the first time I've ever said anything like that for this card. So it must be important for you. June, this one is for you. You're at a crossroads. And however, you've already made the decision. You know how I know? Is because right here, this wand is stuck, attached very firmly. And you're still crystal gazing because you want to make sure that you have made the right decision. Well, the thing about decisions is that if you make one, you know how to make a bunch. And you can always decide that the decision that you made isn't the right decision and you can decommit. You know, that's one of the things that I really appreciate about the teachings that I've had. I've learned that you can make a decision about this, see if it fits for you or not, and then continue to commit to that or to decommit. And it's a beautiful piece of freedom for yourself. Nina, this one is for you. So thanks for hanging out. The Lovers. So this is fascinating. I just had the Two of Cups and now I have the Lovers. So there's a lot of love energy happening right now. What I'll say about this what I'll say about this is that it's oftentimes a bringing together the masculine and the feminine within us and bringing them into right relationship. So then, being in balance, we go out into the world and we connect with someone else who's equally in balance, hence the meeting of two emotional equals and the healing from that. So thank you everyone for showing up. And once again, I just want you to know that I'm not at East West Books any longer, but I have created a course and I'll be telling you more about that over the next few weeks, and look for information about that coming from me. And join my free Facebook group. You're very welcome, everyone. And it's Enlightened Spiritual Warriors. There's a link right up there. I teach there every week. Bliss, everyone.